Hi, welcome back to Found in the River. I'm Mark. Today we're pretty excited. We get to test a new light. It's a new light to us, not a new light to the market, and that is the OrcaTorch D550. And we want to thank Ashley Lee. Ashley is the head of the U.S. Amazon OrcaTorch store, and that store is called Outdoor Equipment Experts. And we've ordered a couple lights through their store in the past, and Ashley was gracious enough to reach out to us and ask if we'd be willing to test out the D550. And of course, we love OrcaTorch. OrcaTorch was introduced to us by Dive Talk on YouTube, and Gus and Woody are OrcaTorch ambassadors. So they always said good things about OrcaTorch, and we thought let's give it a try. We had some very expensive, maybe overrated lights prior to the OrcaTorch brand coming into our lives. And when it did, it was a game changer. The quality and the craftsmanship, the value that you get with OrcaTorch is insane when it comes to anything in the diving market. As everybody knows, dive lights, dive anything is top dollar. You're not going to get away cheap. However, these lights are extremely affordable. We have several of them. As you can see, it comes in a hard plastic rigid case to protect the items inside, which is pretty nice. A lot of flashlights don't come with such a case. The light itself is a 1000 lumen light on high setting, and the low setting is 367 lumen. It has a candela rating of 16,000. That's the intensity rating, 16,000 candela. The runtime at low power is 5 hours and 45 minutes, that's a heck of a long time. It has a 1 meter drop rating, so it's impact resistant to from a 1 meter drop. So this should be fine if you accidentally drop it on the concrete while you're holding it in your hand. 253 meter beam distance. We won't be able to see that in our dive because we are going to be in a cave, and I don't know of any 253 straight runs that are going to be in the cave that we dive in. 150 meter depth rating. We will not be exceeding that in our dive, but that is actually for a recreational dive light. That is way beyond where it needs to be. Recreational divers typically shouldn't be going to 150 meters. I don't know many people who should be going to 150 meters. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's open it up. And wow, so it comes with a wrist strap, and I've heard about these. These apparently have a neoprene light holder instead of the Velcro, which is, that's it right there. That's great. Now, I did see a review that somebody did, or maybe they were just talking about it, where they said that they would prefer the Velcro that you have to, tighten and cinch down. But to be honest, because I carry a camera rig, for me, I like this idea of the neoprene. It's, it'll stretch. You could put different lights in it as well. It doesn't have to be the D550. If you're gonna, run, like a D580 or a D700 that day, you can just swap it out. But it's going to be easy to use this with a one-hand operation. Let's say this is on, and this neoprene is going to allow me to take the light and just slide it in. Now I don't have this strapped in, so it's a little bit loose, but I'll be able to push this in with my right hand, and I won't have to fuss with it. And I'll also, because it has a magnetic switch, I'll be able to turn it off and on with one hand, and that makes it nice, because the current one I have is the turn. You have to turn the head in order to activate the light, and that can be cumbersome when I have a camera rig in my right hand and I'm trying to spin the lens, but the whole flashlight is spinning. So that's a good feature. I'm kind of digging that whole magnetic switch. So anyways, nice wrist strap. Let's put that to the side and see what's next. Okay, so next we have the batteries. Now these batteries are the rechargeable lithium ion batteries. They are 3,400 milliamps, so you got plenty of runtime, and they are the 18650 style. Comes with two batteries, as you can see, and they I want to say that these things, I don't know what they are in the OrcaTorch store. I'll go ahead and post that, but the stores in our area that carry just standard 18650s at 3,400 milliamps, these run about $32.99 a piece. So right here, you've got about $66 worth of batteries rather. So that's a good feature and a good value. Now, Let's go on to the charger. It comes with an AC charger, so that's an excellent choice. A lot of the chargers for these type of batteries are USB, so you know, yes, you lose the convenience of a USB, but at the same time, sometimes it's just more convenient to have a AC adapter. I like the AC adapters better. They seem to last a little bit longer, in my opinion, with cord breakage and things like that. So let's move on to, we've also got the lanyard. The lanyard is a great way to secure it. If you're a recreational diver, always use something. You don't want to drop your light and not be able to find it if it lands, goes into a silty area or down a ravine. Make sure you use your lanyard, or in our case, we'll end up putting a bolt snap on the end of this light to secure it while we are cave diving. So that's another great little feature. Of course, OrcaTorch is known for the 3 O-ring system. It's just added safety. Most manufacturers use 2. OrcaTorch uses 3. So here they are, and they are lubricated, pre-lubricated, so that's nice. They're not going to dry out. They'll be ready when you need them. Warranty card. Of course, it comes with a standard warranty card. Fill that out, send it back into OrcaTorch to activate your warranty on the light. And they do stand behind their products. It's pretty awesome what they do for their products, by the way. We've had a couple, like I said, we have several lights, and we had an issue where we actually sort of weren't really paying attention, and we created a malfunction, but they were gracious and they covered that for us, and they replaced the part. So anyways, we've got the instruction manual, or the usage manual, and it comes in several languages. And it also has all your specs in there. So the same specs I read to you earlier are right there. And lastly, it comes with a little guide on the other OrcaTorch products you have that they have for you. Let's get to the light itself. All right, now what everybody's been waiting for, the OrcaTorch D550. It's made of high-grade aircraft aluminum. Take a beating for sure. And it also has this fantastic magnetic switch on the bottom. I just turned it on. And the magnetic switch is nice because if I dive with a light that has to be twisted, as I said earlier, it can be very cumbersome if I need to get that thing on in a hurry, or if I'm limited to just using one hand. Otherwise, I'd have to take the light out of the Velcro, twist it on or twist it off, put it back in, cinch it up. The neoprene strap on this one makes it super easy. Even if I did have to take it out for some reason, that neoprene strap, it just fits right back in. So that's I like the efficiency of that. So the way this operates is, let me get some light on here. So I'm going to push the magnetic switch once. We have our high intensity beam, 1000 lumens. We'll push it again. We have our 367 low setting, 367 lumens. I'll turn it off, and then I'm going to turn it on high. Hold the button down for 3 seconds or 2 seconds, and you can see we have 1000 lumen strobe. Hopefully that's coming across in the camera. All right, let me turn that off, and then we'll turn the flashlight off. But that's it. It's very simple to use. It's made very, very well, and these lights are, I want to say, just north of $100, which is a insane value. So anyways, let's put this thing in the water and see what we can come up with. So here you see Aaron carrying the OrcaTorch D550 during his dive, and I am carrying a couple video lights on my camera rig. They are set to low, and he is carrying a video light as well to kind of light up the cavern for video, or the cave rather, but that should not diminish the effect of the D550. His light is set so low, it's only about 350 to 400 lumens on the video light. Just to give him the ability to light up the walls a little bit as he goes by, but he's pointing it in a different direction than the D550, just so you can get a true representation of the D550. Something I do like about the D550, and when he points it at the ground, you'll notice it. The D550 has a 8-degree beam. It also has a secondary beam, or what I call the ambient beam, of 70 degrees. So as your spot, the high intensity spotlight is on your subject, or if you're given the OK sign, if you're communicating, you have that focal point, but then you have another, the 70-degree beam that kind of lights up the walls, lights up the surrounding area of whatever it is you're looking at. So that makes it really nice, especially in a cave.
And a lot of times, as you know, anybody who's watching this who's a cave diver, you may say, well, we use canister lights, things like that, and that is true. We're simply testing this out to see how it would be for a backup light, and I've got to tell you, it's very strong as a backup. I like it. It's not something that's going to be in your pocket and turn on automatically like some of the twist-ons. Because of that magnetic switch, I have an issue with a lot of my twist-on lights coming on at depth due to the pressure. So this is a perfect solution for me. And in a minute, I'm going to turn off all the video lights so that we can just see the beam. We will lose sight of Aaron there, but you kind of see the beam. You'll see him shine it on the rocks to give you an idea of just how good you can see with this light. And get some shots on the ground here. But this light is meant for just about every diver, whether it's a backup for cave divers or whether it's a primary for a recreational diver. It's a fantastic light. So don't overlook it. Don't underestimate it. It's fantastic. And for the value, I've got to say, OrcaTorch has pretty much locked it down where value for your dollar comes into play. So there are lights out there that are to $20,000, $10,000, but these lights are meant for the average diver who is not looking for a $40,000 camera and $10,000 worth of lights to go with it. It's meant for recreational and cave divers who are simply there to enjoy the scenery. So anyways, big thanks to Ashley Lee, who runs the OrcaTorch store for Amazon US. Outdoor equipment experts. We want to thank her again for allowing us to do this. We do like the light. In fact, Aaron has confiscated this D550, so I'm going to have to get one for myself because I do really like this magnetic switch idea. So anyways, that's it. We appreciate you watching the video. If you like the light, we do have a link in the description to it, and it has a small discount attached to it. So visit the store, buy the light, and let us know what you think. Thanks.